Hi everyone. The time is now for me to launch my new channel called the Realistic Preparation channel. Um, so basically, I'm using the events that are happening right here now in Georgia today. Starting tomorrow night, we're going to be getting a pretty epic, probably ice storm. They're calling for both snow, ice, precipitation, everything. But they're expecting it to be pretty bad. I've been through a few of these here in Georgia. I'm in the Paulding County area. And I thought I've had this channel and domain for a while. So what better way to launch a realistic prepping channel than with an actual event? So today I'm going to be going out and getting a few things that I need. I've already got most everything. I need to get some oil for my generators. I run two generators, one 3000 to keep the appliances going that we need, like the refrigerator and all that kind of thing. It is going to be cold, but we kind of want these running. Some charcoal. My 3000 watt generator is also a dual fuel, so I'll be running it exclusively on propane. I've got six 20-pound propane bottles that I'll be using to power what we need in the house. And I've got 1000 watt pure sine wave generator for any electronics I want to have. I've got a full security system by Ubiquiti. I'm going to try to live stream this event as it's happening. So hopefully the power stays on for as long as it can. And then I'll get everything moved over to the sine wave inverter generator. Both of the generators that I run are inexpensive. I don't go out and buy really expensive products for my preparations. These are both Sportsman. The nice green ones. I think I paid $350 for the 1000 watt generator, and well under 200 for the pure sine wave. That'll run my network, TVs, a few things like that. Essentials to keep the family happy. The longest we've ever been without power here and at the house was a few years ago. We had the remnants of a hurricane come through that actually took out the side of the house and my FJ Cruiser, which was the worst part. But we were without power for over a week. At that time, I only had two propane bottles to run the generator on. And I've been constantly, every time I see one at a garage sale, I'll buy one. They're all in the backyard, safely stored outside of the house. So on two bottles, I can run the house, everything that we need for 24 hours. So every 12 hours, I switch out tanks, put oil, top off the oil in the generator, and get going. State Farm did us really well and got someone out here as quickly as possible to get everything back up and running. And they covered the costs of all the propane and everything. So they didn't have to pay for all the food loss from the freezers and everything else. This was in October. In fact, I believe it was Halloween when it came through here, because the power lines were down in my yard and I couldn't get one out here. So I eventually called the power company and said, hey, there might be trick-or-treaters running around tonight. You need to get out here and get these lines off the ground. And I believe they were live at that time, but because it ripped out everything from the house, all the wires from the house, it took a little longer for me to actually get power back to the house. But anyway, so that's the plan. I'm going to go out, do some stuff, get a few essentials that I need. I've got a freezer full of meat, fridge full of food. We've got water. Again, I'm just going to get some little propane tanks. I have the ability, I've got some of the Flame King refillable 1 pound tanks for whatever I need. I've got those 6 20-pound tanks. I've got the refill option, but I've not done it yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and buy some cheap tanks that they're available. I doubt that they're sold out right now, but they are warning everyone to go out and get as much stuff as you can. So again, I'm going to try to update this channel once a week, just with what I do, just in case, so yeah, and expect the live stream probably to start tomorrow night, and we'll go from there. talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.